All right, welcome back. Now let's look at this one here. And again, we're going to want to use the eliminate or the addition method here. Now we've got to make sure they're in standard form. So now this one's in standard form, but we're going to want to get rid of those fractions. So let's simplify these. So I'm going to multiply everything by 10 here to get rid of the fractions. So that's going to be 4x minus 10y equals 19. Now this one here, we're going to have to simplify this. So I'm going to write this as 5x plus 5y equals negative 7y minus 41. And so now I'm going to add 7 to both sides. Oops. And so I get 5x plus 12y is equal to negative 41. And so now I have 5x plus 12y equals negative 41. Okay, so now I've got standard form, so now I'm going to multiply both equations in this case. Let's see, is there anything, we really can't simplify anything as far as factoring or anything, greatest common factor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the top equation by 5, and I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by negative 4. That way I get 20 and negative 20. Okay, so now I'm going to write my new system, right? So I'm going to write my new system. So this one will be 20x minus 50y equals, let's see, 95. Equals 95. Okay? Now the bottom one is going to give me negative 20x minus 48y equals 164. And now when I add, the x's are going to drop out. I get negative 98y equals 259. Okay, so now when you get your calculator, let's see what we get. Excuse me. When you stick it in the calculator, and you get negative 3714 when you simplify it. Negative 3714. Okay, so negative 3714. And now you plug it back into one of the original equations. Okay, to get the other one. So in this case here, and again, it doesn't matter which equation you plug it in. So let's go let's do this one. So we get 2/5 x minus negative 3714 equals 19/10. Okay, so this is going to be plus, that's going to change to plus, so we're going to get 2/5 x is equal to, because we're going to subtract 3714 from both of these, negative 3714 from both, okay? And what do we get? You know, this is why I don't like the fractions. Let's go back, make this easier on ourselves. 2/5 x minus negative 3714 equals 19/10. Okay. So now what we're going to do is multiply by the lowest common divisor, or denominator, at least the lowest common denominator that we can do. Oh, hold on a second here. So in this case here, we're gonna have to multiply by 140. This is going to be 56. Let's just do it. Let me get my... Okay, so we'll multiply by everything. So this will be okay. So we'll get 56x plus, and so this is going to be 140. Oops. Okay, yep, so this will be 370, and then 14 times 19, 266, All right? And then we're going to subtract 370 from both sides, and we get 56x is equal to negative 104, I believe. Hold on. So 34 and 70 is 104, yeah. And then x equals negative 104 over 56, and then that reduces let me see here. Okay, believe 8, yeah. 8 goes into each of them. So negative, okay, so 104 divided by 8. Yep, so the negative 13 over 7. Okay, so that would be it. So y equals negative 37 over 14. Oops, we don't want to put it there. And then x is negative 13 over 7. And so this would be our solution. Now, I know I took a little long, but the other thing you could have done, by the way, is look. So I followed all the steps, right? I used the addition method to solve for one of the variables, and then substituted, just like in the other method, substituted that value into one of the two equations, and then solved for the other variable, and then got my solution. But I could have gone back to the beginning, right, to the original solution, and multiplied by different values to make these two variables the same but opposite signs, and then used the addition method to eliminate those variables and solve for the resulting variable, which would have been x at that time. Either way works. It just depends on how simple it is. But that's it. That's the solution. Practice.